to help anyone who is dealing with anxiety. As we know, anxiety is one of the most prevalent mental health challenges in society today. And there are many reasons why someone could be feeling anxious. But one of the quickest and most effective ways to reduce levels of anxiety is not by trying to talk your way out of the problem, but by allowing your nervous system and your body to come into a state of rest and digest instead of being in fight or flight. So this sequence of tapping, which is emotional freedom technique that I'm about to share with you, helps you to focus in on where you feel the anxiety in the body. And then without having to do too much thinking, just bring the feelings of anxiety down in your body so that your thinking becomes clearer and you're able to feel less overwhelmed and anxious 24/7. Now, obviously, with anything like this, if your anxiety is chronic, I highly recommend that you work with a professional who is focused on the somatic practices, and that means the mind-body connection, because it's really about working with your physical body to release the trauma that has triggered this anxiety in the first place. If that's something that you're interested in looking at doing, I offer programs for people to work with me to enable you to overcome this problem. So first and foremost, with anxiety, what you want to do is notice where you feel it in your body. So you just close your eyes if that feels safe to do so, or just look down on your lap and take a deep breath in. And just notice where in your body you feel this anxiety. Where do you feel it? Is it a, tightening of the chest? Is it a butterflies in the stomach? Is it a tension in the shoulders? So the first thing, we already know you're feeling anxious and worried. So we know that's the emotion. So what is the emotion? And now what you're going to decide is, where do I feel it when I feel it? Once you've identified it, I want you to imagine or think about something that makes you feel really anxious so that you can feel the anxiety rise. And you want to give this anxiety a score out of 10. And this is a subjective unit of measurement. So the giving it a score is what allows you to track when it starts to come down in the body. And of course, the longer you've had anxiety and the more stuck it is, the longer it may take to do this on your own, which is why working with someone professionally one-to-one will move this a lot quicker. So what am I feeling in my body? Where am I feeling it in my body? What is the score out of 10? And you can write this all down as you're going. And then if there was a color, if anxiety had a color in your body, what might that color be? And you just notice any energy or color and what it sits like in the body. You can describe it. You can say, I feel a knot in my stomach. I feel stressed. I feel, like butterflies in my tummy. I feel my heart is racing. Whatever it is for you, just tune into it. And then we use this next part of the process to tap on that issue. So you start tapping on the side of your hand. Now I'm going to just do some global phrases to relate to anxiety. It doesn't matter if these are not your phrases. You've already tuned into your score and your location and given it, some focus. So you don't need to do this to worry about what I say. You just follow along with me. So you start tapping on the side of your hand and you say, even though right now, and you repeat what I say, even though right now, I've got this feeling in my body, all of this anxiety and stress, I can feel it. I can see the score out of 10 and the color, and I'm choosing to let it go now. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've got this feeling in my body, all of this anxiety and stress, and all of this overwhelm, I feel anxious all the time. I'm constantly stressed about things. I'm choosing to believe that I can let this go. It is safe to let it go. I love and accept myself no matter what. Now tap on these points on the body with me and follow along. All of this stress that I feel, all of this anxiety and worry, doesn't matter if you do left or right hand side, all of this stress and fear, this constant worry that I feel, all these feelings of anxiety, I choose to release them now. These feelings in my physical body. This worry and anxiety. This gnawing in my gut. The physical changes that I feel. The stress that happens to me. I get so overwhelmed. My thinking is chaotic. It's hard to get out of this. Yet I am choosing to believe that it's possible for me to let this go. I choose to release the stress. I choose to release this worry, this anxiety that I feel. Now you can tap across like that too, by the way. All of this anxiety, all of this stress, all of this fear. I release it now. It's safe to do so. All is well. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more times. 1 more time. Now all you need to do is check in with the colour, the location, the score. If it hasn't shifted, that's completely fine. Go back, do another round. Keep doing some rounds till you start to feel some shifts. As you get more and more into this, and you can, if you want to learn the basics of tapping, go to the comments and I've shared my opt-in link there to get my free tapping sequence. That is a really quick, easy way for you to learn the basic tapping points. But all you need to do is just keep checking in, keep resetting, keep giving yourself a score, and then just do that over and over again and just see how you go. And like I said, if you want to dig deeper, then please get in touch and we can do some work one-to-one where we actually work on the root cause of the anxiety and help you heal it so that you can overcome anxiety for good. And wouldn't that be amazing? All right, thank you for watching and we'll see you again soon.